Welcome back students to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 9th and the subject is maths, and today we are supposed to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 4, and the name of the chapter is linear equation in two variables. So first of all we should know the meaning of the name of the chapter, that is linear equation in two variables. Linear means the power should be 1. Equation means the expression including the sign of equality, means equals to sign should be there. Variables means the symbols whose value is not fixed, the value used to change, and 2 means two variables will be there. So first of all we will write some of the examples of linear equation in two variables. Afterwards we will discuss the terms again. So suppose x plus y is equals to 10, or 2x minus y is equals to 4, or a plus 3b is equals to 21, like this. So these are the example of linear equation in two variables. We can verify that linear. Why? Because there is no power, means power is only 1. If there would have been x square, it would not have been the linear equation. Linear equation can be there only when the power is 1, and 1 power we are never used to denote, that is understood. 2x means 2x power 1. So that is simple. Second equation, all are having the sign of equality, that is the equals to sign, and two variables, two symbols are there, here x and y, here x and y, here a and b, means variable should be 2, means symbols should be 2. Variable, what is variable? Variable word can be split up into two words, that is vary and able. Vary means change, able means can. The symbols who can change, their values according to the information given in the question. Or we can see here three linear equations. In here we will get the value of x as well as value of y. For each value of x we will get a different value of y. Here again we will, if we change the value of x, the value of y will also change. So if the equation is given, then we can find out. If the information is given, that we can frame the equation. Afterwards we are supposed to solve those equations. For the linear equation, if one linear equation is given, then for each value of x there will be a different value of y, means if the value of one x changes, the value of y will also change, means these are the variables whose value is not fixed, and this is the constant, and this is the coefficient of x. So the standard form of linear equation is ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. That is the standard form of linear equation in two variables. Here a is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y, and c is the constant. If minus is there in place of b, there is minus b, so minus b will be the coefficient of y, and plus c is the constant term. It can be minus also. So if it is minus 8, so minus 8 is the constant term. So we should keep in mind the general equation of the linear equations in two variables, general form of the linear equations in two variables. So now we are supposed to proceed the exercise, that is exercise 4.1. In 4.1, question number 1, cost of a notebook is twice a pen. We are supposed to formulate the equation for that. Let the cost of notebook is x. Let the cost of a notebook be rupees x, and cost of a pen be rupees y. we are taking x and y because we are supposed to formulate the linear equation in two variables. So already we have taken two variables, that is x and y. Then according to question, what is given in the question? If we compare x and y, the cost of book, that is rupees x, and the cost of pen, that is rupees y. The cost of notebook is twice the cost book of a pen, means if we want to equate that, here we are supposed to multiply by 2. Suppose if the cost of notebook is 10 and the cost of pen is 5, that is twice, 5 to the 10. So if we want to equate, then we are supposed to multiply the smaller quantity by the information given in the question. Here it is twice, so we have multiplied by twice, 5 to the 10. So y, that's why we multiply y by 2. So now the equation will become like this: x minus 2y is equals to 0. So this is the required equation for the statement given in the question number 1. Next is write the standard form. Write in the standard form, that is standard form is ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, where we are supposed to tell the values of a, b and c. The first one is given, first and second we will try here. The question number 2. The first one is two x plus 3y is equals to 9.35 bar, and the second one is x minus y upon 5 is equals to minus 10 is equals to 0. So we are supposed to write in the standard form. So standard form, 2x is here and 3y is here, and this will become minus 9.35 bar is equals to 0. This will become x minus 1 upon 5 into y minus 10 is equals to 0. If we again rewrite that, that will become 2x plus 3y plus minus 9.35 bar is equals to 0, and here it will become x plus minus 1 upon 5 into y plus minus 10 equals to 0. Now we are supposed to compare it with the standard form, that is ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. Here again ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. If nothing is there, so there will be 1. So from here we can equate the coefficient. Here a is there, here 2 is there, means the value of a is 2. Here b is there, here 3 is there, b is equals to 3. Here c is there, plus sign, c is equals to minus 9.35 bar. Here again we can equate, that is a is equals to 1, b is equals to minus 1 upon 5 and c is equals to minus 10. Like this we are supposed to reduce the given equation in the standard form, or we can write the given equations in the standard form. After writing in the standard form, we are supposed to compare the coefficient with the coefficient of the standard form, that is a, b and the constant term c, and we can find out the values of a, b and c. So this was question number 2. In this way the exercise 4.1 is complete. Now the question number 1 of exercise 4.2. Which of the following option is true and why? Y is equals to 3x plus 5 has unique solution, only two solution, or infinite number of solutions. So we should see that question. that is question number exercise 4.2 and question number 1, and the equation is given, that is y is equals to 3x plus 5. Y is equals to 3x plus 5. Now for x is equals to 1, y will be 3 into 1 plus 5, that is 3 1 is 3 plus 5 means y is equals to 8. If the value of x is 1, the value of y will be 8. For x is equals to 0, y will be 3 into 0 plus 5 means y will be 5. So if the value of x is 0, the value of y will be 5. For x is equals to 2, the value of y will be 3 into 2 plus 5, that is 6 plus 5, that is y is equals to 6 plus 5, 11. Means if the value of x is 2, the value of y will be 11. So I told you in the starting only, for the linear equation in two variables, every value of one variable, if for every value of one variable there will be a different value for the second variable. If we have taken the value of x1, means we have substituted the value of x1, so we get the value of y is 8. Here we have substituted the value of x0, we got the value of y 5. Here we have substituted the value of x2, we got the value of y 11. Means for every value of x there is different value of y. Means the first option, unique solution, means there will be only one value, that is false. The second one, there will be two solution, means there will be two values, that is also wrong. We can have infinite number of solutions, means for every value of x there will be a different value of y. So like this we can proceed such type of questions. In question number 2, we are supposed to find the 4 solutions for each of the equation. So we will take the first part. For the first part, next question, that is question number 2. The equation is given. The equation is 2x plus y is equals to 7. 2x plus y is equals to 7, and we are supposed to find the 4 solutions. So for 4 solutions we will take a table and we will supply the answer in the form of a table. And here 4 means 4 boxes we want, and that is 4 boxes. For every value of x there will be a different value of y. So from here we can write y is equals to 7 minus 2x. Okay, y we kept here, and 2x we have transposed from one side to the another side, means from left hand side to the right hand side. And when we transpose any term from one side to another, sign will be changed. Here it was plus, now it will become minus, and from here we can write if y is equals to, if x is equals to 0, x is equals to 0. So for x is equals to 0, y will be 7 minus 2 into 0, because the value of x is 0, and y will be 7 minus 0, that is 7. So value of y will be 7. Now for x is equals to 1, y will be 7 minus 2 into 1, that is 7 minus 2, that is 5. For value of x1, value of y will be 5. For x is equals to 3, so y will be 7 minus 2 into 3, so y will be 7 minus 3 to 6, so y will be equals to 1. So if the value of x is 3, y will be 1. Next, for x is equals to 4, the value of x is 4, y will be 7 minus 2 into 4, and y will be 7 minus 4 to the 8, and y will be 7 minus 8, that will be minus 1. So like this we can proceed. In this question we have to find out only the 4 solutions. So we have find out the 4 solutions, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. If the value of x is 0, the value of y will be 7. If the value of x is 1, the value of y will be 5. If the value of x is 3, the value of y will be 1. If the value of x is 4, then the value of y will be minus 1. So I hope that you have understood and you can easily proceed the questions of this chapter. So today's homework is there. So you are supposed to repeat all the questions of exercise 4.1 and 4.2 up to at least up to question number 2. And if you face any kind of problem, then you are supposed to message us, or you can even call us. We will try to rectify your doubt so that you can easily proceed the questions given in your textbook. Thank you very much.